My PPT is not in this. That one. Okay, let me start. My pranams to all Atmajyotis, divine light of the self. I welcome all of you for today's session of Jivanmukti Viveka. Jivanmukti Viveka, this is the chapter 4 of Jivanmukti Viveka written by Swami Vidyaranya. Jivanmukti means becoming free when you are alive. When Jiva is there, when life is there, you have to become free. That's called Jivanmukti. Swami Vidyaranya gives very detailed expression of Tattva Dnana, Tattva Viveka in Panchadashi. The phala or effect of Jivanmukti he gives in Jivanmukti Viveka, the book called Jivanmukti Viveka. Today, chapter 4, the title of the chapter 4 is called Prayojana of Jivanmukti. Prayojana means benefit of Jivanmukti. What is the benefit of Jivanmukti? So, when will you call yourself as Jivanmukta? What is the simple definition of Jivanmukta? When do you know you are Jivanmukta? So, Sthita Prajna is a Lakshana, right? How do you know you are Jivanmukta? What is the condition? No seeking, the seeking ends. Seeking for something ends. Okay. Not going anywhere also. Okay. Anywhere in even the earthly world, earthly plane or heavenly plane, nowhere to go. Higher plane or lower plane, nowhere to go. No seeking. Nothing to do. Just being. I am. Doesn't mean that Jivanmukta doesn't do anything. He can be active in the world. His body mind can be active in the world from the people point of view. But from consciousness point of view, he is nowhere to go, nothing to do, nothing to achieve, no seeking. He has reached the destination. Do not confuse Jivanmukta's body and consciousness. I'm speaking about the consciousness. The inner urge to achieve something, inner urge to get something is gone. Now, two types of people will get that inner urge is not there. A totally ignorant person, there's no inner urge. Right? A total Gnani also, there's no inner urge. Full Gnani also, there's no inner urge. Now, what is the difference? In case of Adnani, inner urge is not there to achieve anything, seek something, realize something. If it comes from Tamoguna, there's a disturbance within, restlessness within. Okay. In case of Gnani, there's a total peace, consciousness. We are speaking from consciousness point of view. So Gnani may be appearing like doing a lot of things in the world. But inside, from consciousness point of view, he has nowhere to go, nothing to achieve, no seeking. Everything has come to an end, dead end. You can visualize the inner consciousness of Gnani like a space. The water, earth has to move, earth can move. The water can move. The fire can move. The wind can move. The space cannot move anywhere. Space has nowhere to go. space is empty. Gnani is like an empty space. When I say Gnani, the consciousness of Gnani, the empty space. Nothing to go, nowhere to go, nothing to seek, and not affected by anything also. Because space cannot be affected by anything. I'm not speaking of physical space, I'm speaking of consciousness space. What is the difference between physical space and consciousness space? Physical space, all the objects of the universe are there. Sun, moon, planets, galaxies, that's called Bhutakasha. The entire physical space is an appearance in our mind called mental space, Chittakasha. Actually, your mind, which uses the brain, in this brain, the entire universe appears. Whatever experience of the universe is within this brain cavity. You cannot experience anything outside. It appears outside, but experience is inside. All experience happen within. So that's why God or realization, you have to find inside, not outside. All experience, it may appear outside. The sun may appear very far off, but it's appearing inside. Experience is inside. So all experiences are within. They are not without. All realizations have to happen within you. Now the realization, final realization, is called Jivanmukti, where the consciousness of the individual has merged with the universal consciousness. The physical space is present in the mental space. The Bhutakasha is present in Chittakasha. So your mind is larger than the physical space because entire universe appears in your mental space. Mental space uses the brain. The consciousness space, the mind appears and disappears. The consciousness space is called Chidakasha. So your nature, your true nature is Chidakasha, pure consciousness. Space is an example for pure consciousness. The physical space cannot be cut, cannot be destroyed, cannot be affected by anything. That's what Sri Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Nahi chindanti shastrani. Weapons cannot cut. Weapons can cut earth. Weapons can cut water. Weapons can cut fire. You can put a blockade for air. But space cannot be cut. Nahi chindanti shastrani. Weapons cannot cut it. Nahi dhati pavakaha. Fire cannot burn space. Fire can burn everything else. So you are like pure space. That pure space is Brahman. That's your nature. If you look inside you, there is emptiness. If you look outside, there is emptiness. The emptiness is 99% of the universe. In that emptiness, we appear, all solid forms appear. That emptiness is called Shiva. In that Shiva, the Shakti energy movement gives a feeling that there are solid objects, solid people, solid world, sun, moon. That's just appearance. The movie screen is consciousness, Shiva. The movie projection is Shakti, energy, constant movement. Whatever is movie is not real. So this realization, with this realization, Jivanmukta gets established in pure consciousness, Shiva. This emptiness. Emptiness is not physical emptiness, emptiness of awareness, what you call as Chidakasha. How does he do that? Nanu, Nanembudu, Nanalla, Ideha, Manabuddhi, Nanalla, Sachidanandatma, Shivanannane, Shivoham, Shivoham, Shivoham realization happens. This is called Jivanmukti. For Jivanmukti, 7 stages of Jivanmukti I have spoken of. Stage 1 is called Shubhecha, desire for liberation. Stage 2 is called Vicharana. Shubhecha means desire. I have Shubha Icha. I want to become free from suffering. Then next stage is called vicharana, inquire. For that, only solution is who am I? Real nature of myself. I am free from everything. That real nature inquiry is called vicharana. Then third stage is called tanumanasi. In vicharana stage, you have what you call as shravana manana happens. In tanumanasi stage, nididhyasa. In nididhyasa, what happens? The mind, tanumanasi means mind becomes a thread. Our mind is like a rope, thick, gross. The gross mind has to become very subtler and subtler and subtler to understand the fine truths. To appreciate the truth of self-realization, the mind has to become fine, like a thread. From a gross mind, you have to come to thread. So the gross mind to thread movement happens through viveka, discrimination. Who am I? All objects are rejected as not I. All objects are appearance in consciousness. So from movie, you have to go to the screen, which is emptiness. So that is the tanumanasi. Then comes the sattopati. Get established in truth. I am the truth. So here what happens in this stage? Up to stage 3, I am seeking truth. I am a seeker. Now, you cannot experience the truth. You are the truth. You cannot find the truth because you are the truth. So that establishment is called aparoksha jnana. I am the truth. So gradually it leads to aparoksha jnana is enlightenment, Jivanmukti and Videha Mukti has happened. Jivanmukti means he has become free from suffering in life. Because a Jivanmukta knows, I am not the body, I am not the mind, I am not the intellect. I am pure consciousness. Also he knows the entire world is like a movie. Movie is not real. That movie is called Maya. Nothing in the world is real. It's only appearance of Shakti. So Jivan Mukta has become free with understanding Brahma Satya, Jagan Mithya. And I am Brahman. So this happens, this results in 2. Videha Mukti. Videha Mukti means he becomes free from the concept of I am the body. Not only he becomes free from the I am the body, all future body creation stops. Samsara stops. Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, punarapi janani, jatare shayanam. This stops. He becomes free from cycle of birth and death. Then Jivan Mukti means he becomes free from suffering. Suffering is psychological. Pain is physiological. Suffering is optional in life. He becomes blissful. Then his prarabdha karma, his all karmas are ended. Jnanagi dagda karmani. The fire of knowledge has burnt all the karmas. All the karmas are gone. Sanchita karma means many lifetimes of karma is gone, which would have given rise to new bodies. Agami means whatever karma which he does now, kriyamana karma becomes pure because he does only selfless service. There's no concept of I am the doer. Selfless service is done. Then there's no concept of karma. Agami karma will stop because whatever karma you're doing now, it will not give result. It will not have a karma phala. Kriyamana karma, and also all karma he does is for loka kalyana. There's no selfishness. If there's no selfishness, there's no karma. Whatever karma you do for loka kalyana does not bear the fruit. Atmano mokshartam jagaditaya. That is Atmano mokshartam jagaditaya is up to stage 3. In Jagat 4, stage 4, Atmana Moksha is more. He has already realized. He is Lokahita. He does for Lokahita. Atmana Moksha is not there. For Loka Kalyana, whatever should be done, he does. In the process, Prarabdha Karma, the Loka Kalyana also is a Prarabdha Karma as a result of Prarabdha Karma. Ramakrishna Paramahamsa got enlightened. And then his body continues. Our enlightened person's body doesn't drop. The Prakriti or nature takes care of the body for the purpose of Loka Kalyana. Service has to happen to the world. The teaching has to happen. So Ramakrishna Paramahamsa continued to live until he had Shishyas of Vivekananda and others, he was able to teach. So Prarabdha karma of the Gnani continues in the form of body. So this is for the point of view of the world. From Gnani's point of view, there is no body. From the world point of view, there is a body. World point of view, there are a lot of karma happens through the body. There's two different points. So Gnani has no body, Gnani has no karma. From world point of view, Gnani appears to have a body, Gnani appears to be doing karma. They are different. So now, that being the case, gradually he comes to asamasakti. More and more, bhoga vasana or XP vasanas for bandha vasana is gone. Vasanas which cause bondage are gone. Bhoga vasana also dissolve. Then comes the next stage where padartha bhavani, subject and object appear like Brahman. Subject and object become Brahman. Then he is established Turiyaga. So finally he enters into Sahaja Samadhi. Sahaja Samadhi is natural state. Natural state is in the waking state, dream state, deep sleep state. He is Brahman. It's not like he has to say that I am Brahman. He has to think that I am Brahman. The desire for any meditation also drops. Desire for samadhi also drops. Chinmatra vasana. That's called Chinmatra vasana. Desire for any spiritual practice also drops. Now his body is dedicated to Loka Kalyana. That's all. For Loka Kalyana purpose, he may do meditation and all those things. But he himself has no desire for anything. So it's like a woman. When she takes care of children, she knows she's a woman. When she works in the office, she knows she's a woman. You don't have to remember that I'm a woman. You are a woman. Like that, he lives simply as Brahman. He doesn't even remember that he's Brahman. That's called Sahaja Samadhi. Now, what is the benefit of this? The suffering ends. Suffering is, what is suffering in life? Now the question is prayojana. Prayojana of Jivanmukti. Suffering. What is suffering in your life? What do you call as suffering in life? The mind, the thoughts are suffering. The body has a pain and pleasure. The mind is the real suffering. Mind is the cause of suffering. Mana eva karanam manushyanam bandha mokshayo. Mind causes the suffering. Okay, the mind causes suffering because it takes the past memories and projects into the future. The past is not real. The future is not real. The present moment is reality. The mind does not stay in the present moment. The mind which projects from past to future is called ego. And it takes the ownership for everything. I did this, I did this, I did this. I am the body. So that ignorance is the mind. So end of that is the end of suffering. So Gnani also has a pain in the body. But Gnani has no suffering, which is caused by the mind. So pain is existential. Suffering is optional. The end of suffering is called Jivanmukti. He becomes free from all suffering. Suffering is three types: Adi Daivika, Adi Bhautika, Adhyatmika. Adi Daivika means, Adi Bhautika means physical. Okay, like wind, cold. Adi Daivika means something natural calamities, like Corona was there, earthquake was there. Adhyatmika means somebody coming in name and flame, whatever, somebody coming blaming, somebody hitting. All those sufferings end. Pain doesn't end. Please understand. Pain is a part of the existence. Suffering is caused by our own creation in the mind. It's called Jiva Srishti. Ishvara Srishti continues for Gnani also. Is it clear? So first prayojana of Jivanmukti is samsara bandhana goes. This means life, many lifetimes of future lifetime creation goes. Karma bandhana goes. Sanchita karma, prarabdha karma, agami, kriyamana ends. Third thing is, he is suffering ends. lives in the present moment. The illusion is gone. Are we clear? Fourth thing is his nature is bliss. Ananda. Ananda Swarupa. So all of us look for happiness in the world. I want happiness. I want happiness. I want happiness. There's a constant craving. So the living beings have only two types of craving. I want happiness and I don't want suffering. I want happiness. I don't want suffering. Suffering has ended. And no more seeking of happiness also, because he becomes, his nature is Ananda Swarupa, infinite bliss. In that infinite bliss, there's no more seeking. If somebody has billions of rupees, why will he crave for small 1 rupee or 2 rupee? He has become infinite bliss, Ananda Swarupa. Now, when I say he, his consciousness, the body appears to the world as it is. So, first benefit is freedom from samsara. Second benefit is Jivanmukti, this thing, freedom from suffering, freedom from illusion of past and future. Then, end of suffering. Blissfulness, Ananda, no seeking of anything. No need to seek anything. And what is the other benefit? He is a blessing for the world. Lot of Loka Kalyana happens through that body-mind complex. Through that body-mind complex, there's no more individual. Jiva and Ishvara have become one. Jiva, Ishvara, Ekatvam has happened. In that Jiva, Ishvara has Ekatvam has happened. The body is driven by the universal consciousness in Ishvara. The body functions not because of individual desires and vasanas. Universal consciousness or Ishvara preserves the body, maintains the body, and operates through the body with whatever limitation the body has for Loka Kalyana. So he is a blessing for the universe. Now, there is a word of caution here. Jivanmukti, you have to become established. It's not like going up and down. All mental vasanas and samskaras have to drop. There's an example given of a Shuka Muni. Shuka was son of Vyasa Maharshi. Shuka Muni is known to be born Gnani. He is born Gnani, born to Vyasa Maharshi. He is blissful. He is free from attachments. He didn't have any guru at all. Vyasa Maharshi says, listen, you get the teaching from Janakaraja. Even though somebody is born Gnani, a validation or teaching is required from a guru. So Shukamani was sent to Janakaraja. Janakaraja gives the final teaching to Shukamani, even though he is Gnani. Final teaching is drop all the attachments. Shukamani had an attachment to one thing, loincloth, piece of loincloth. Even that you drop. So drop all attachments. The importance of a guru, even for a person who is born as Jivan Mukta, is given, because another verification from another Gnani helps you to get established. So there are two aspects we have to be careful in Jivan Mukti. Sandeha and Viparyaya. Sandeha means doubt. A Jivanmukta who has little bit doubt is still not Jivanmukta. The mind Jivanmukta, the Mukti, the Nani fully get established, all doubts have to go. So that all doubts to go, Vedavyasa sent Shukamuni to Janakaraja. Because Shukamuni was born enlightened, still get any doubts to get clarified, you sent to Janakaraja. Even if you have some little bit doubt. Okay. So their mind is fully established in Brahman. One is called Sandeha. Sandeha means doubt. Second is called Viparyaya. Viparyaya means a wrong understanding is possible. That has to be dropped. There was a student called Nigada, and his guru was called Ribu. Ribu takes a lot of care and attention for Nigada, teaching to Nigada. He tells him, Tvam Brahma, you are Brahman, you are consciousness. But Nigada has a wrong understanding. He thinks, I have to become Brahman. Brahman is something to be achieved. Brahman is not an achievement. Brahman is your own natural state. So in that natural state, see, the concept that I have to achieve something has to be dropped. That's why Ramana Maharshi says, Sumaniru. Know the truth and Sumaniru. Be still. The concept of achievement is still a block. That's called Viparyaya. Sandeha and Viparyaya. Viparyaya has to be dropped. For dropping the Nigada is not able to drop Viparyaya. He says, he feels that I have to achieve something. Enlightenment is not an achievement. Mukti is not an achievement. It's your natural state. Finally, Nigada gets frustrated. He is not able to achieve. Because the moment you say achievement, you are bringing time and space. Your own state, natural state, you have to realize. Enlightenment is not what you get. Liberation is not what you get. Enlightenment is the clarity which is required. The clarity Guru has given. Then you have to recognize your own true self as free. Nigada is not able to do. Viparyaya. Because he still thinks that I have to achieve something. Then he leaves the Gurukula. Because he thinks I cannot achieve liberation. Guru is out of compassion, follows him in a disguise, in a dress. So Nigada is watching a procession going. In that procession, the king is sitting on an elephant. So Guru in a disguise comes and asks Nigada, what is going on? A procession of king is going on. Where is the king? He is sitting on the elephant. Where is the elephant? Below the king. Then Guru sits on the neck of this Nigada and says, where am I and where are you? So the body is not you. The consciousness you. In the consciousness, no above and below. Suddenly Nigada gets a realization that I am the pure consciousness where there's no above and below. Above and below comes from the body point of view. So the Viparyaya of Nigada was, I have to achieve something. Mukti is not something to be achieved. For Mukti, Jnana is required. Jnana leads to purity of the mind and clarity of the intellect. It's called enlightenment. So Nigada becomes free. So these are some of the benefits of Jivanmukti. Jivanmukta, as long as his body is there, the body becomes a vehicle for Loka Kalyana service. Then another benefit for the Jivanmukta is there. That's for the society. Sri Krishna says, Yad Yada Charati Shreshtaha. A great being, whatever does, the society follows. The presence of Jivanmukta becomes a guideline for the society. He has become Jivanmukta, but he will never do adharma. He will live in a dharmic way. His life becomes an inspiration and guidance to the society. The way he lives, the way he does work, dharmic work, becomes the inspiration for the society. He becomes the role model for the society, Gnani, enlightened being. So we remember Shankaracharya. Today is Shankar Jayanti. We remember Shankara Jayanti, Shankaracharya, because his life is an inspiration to all of us. A Gnani's life becomes inspiration to the society and guidance for the society. So these are some of the benefits of Jivanmukti, are called prayojana. Anybody has a question in Zoom? Vaniji, Sujaya.
ಏನಿಲ್ಲ ಗುರುಜಿ.
Is muted, Gayatri?
No questions, Prabhuji.
Any questions from anybody?
No, ಪ್ರಭುಜಿ. ತುಂಬಾ ಡೀಟೇಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀರಾ.
Sujaya, madam? Okay. I think Sujaya, you are speaking something?
ತುಂಬಾ ಡೀಟೇಲ್ ಆಗಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀರಾ.
Sujaya?
ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಗುರುಜಿ.
Anybody who has a question here, sitting here? So clear, is it? Jivanmukti Viveka Prayojana? Yes.
You mentioned from Bhutakasha to Chidakasha to Chidakasha, but rather it's the other way around. From Chidakasha. Then you clarify, you said it's actually because we are projecting, everything is in the mind. So it's from Chidakasha, then it's becoming Chidakasha, then Bhutakasha.
That's the Maya. From Chidakasha, the question is, Bhutakasha is physical space. It's in the mental space called Chittakasha. Mental space is in the Chidakasha, consciousness space. So that is the inward journey. In the Maya, from consciousness space, mind appears. Chidakasha, Chittakasha appears. From Chittakasha, Bhutakasha appears. So there's the Maya. This is called, that's called Avidya Maya. In Vidya Maya, it's the reverse order. From physical space, Bhutakasha, to Chittakasha, mental space, to consciousness space. You have a question? Anybody else? Okay, if there are no questions, we'll meditate for some time. I'll dim the lights. So let us sit silently in meditative posture. Close your eyes. Keep your hand in meditative posture, Chin Mudra, or hold your hands together, Jivatma Paramatma Ekatvam. Start breathing deep breath. Take your attention to Adna and Brahmarandra. Slow breath. Deep breath. Energy rises to Brahmarandra and Sahasrara. Hold the breath. Breathe out long. Slow breath. Deep breath. Hold the breath. Breathe out long. Mind becomes deeply silent. Continue 10 rounds of breathing. Let the mind become deeply silent. Bring the mind from past and future to the present moment. Breath is the present moment. When the mind becomes silent, hold your attention at Adna or Brahmarandra. I am pure consciousness, Shivoham, Om Guru, Om Namah Shivaya. Mental chant, the mantra. If there are thoughts, if there are no thoughts, just sit silently. असतोम सद्गमय तमसोम ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय. ओम शांति शांति शांति. पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति ಶಾಂತಿ ಶಾಂತಿ. ನಾನು ನಾನೆಂಬುದು ನಾನಲ್ಲ. ಈ ದೇಹ ಮನಬುದ್ಧಿ ನಾನಲ್ಲ. ಸಚಿದಾನಂದಾತ್ಮ ಶಿವನಾನ್ನಾನೇ. ಶಿವೋಹಂ ಶಿವೋಹಂ ಶಿವೋಹಂ. ಆತ್ಮದರ್ಶನಂ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮದರ್ಶನಂ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮದರ್ಶನಂ. ಸತ್ಯದರ್ಶನಂ. ಅಂತರ್ಜ್ಯೋತಿ ಬಹಿರ್ಜ್ಯೋತಿ ಪ್ರತ್ಯಕ್ ಜ್ಯೋತಿ ಪರಾತ್ಪರ ಜ್ಯೋತಿರೇವ ಜ್ಯೋತಿ ಸ್ವಯಂ ಜ್ಯೋತಿ ಆತ್ಮಜ್ಯೋತಿ. ಶಿವೋಸ್ಮ್ಯಹಂ. ಲೋಕಾಃ ಸಮಸ್ತಾಃ ಸುಖಿನೋ ಭವಂತು. ಲೋಕಾಃ ಸಮಸ್ತಾಃ ಸುಖಿನೋ ಭವಂತು. ಲೋಕಾಃ ಸಮಸ್ತಾಃ ಸುಖಿನೋ ಭವಂತು. ಹರಿ ಓಂ. ಶ್ರೀ ಗುರುಭ್ಯೋ ನಮಃ. ಹರಿ ಓಂ. Rub both of your hands. Give warm to the eyes. Slowly open your eyes. Switch on the light. We'll close for the day.
ಹರಿ ಓಂ ಪ್ರಭುಜಿ.
ನಾರಾಯಣ ನಾರಾಯಣ ನಾರಾಯಣ. ಹರಿನಾರಾಯಣ ಸ್ವಾಮಿನಾರಾಯಣ ಸ್ವಾಮಿನಾರಾಯಣ. ಸತ್ಯನಾರಾಯಣ ನಾರಾಯಣ ನಾರಾಯಣ ನಾರಾಯಣ. ಹರಿನಾರಾಯಣ ಸ್ವಾಮಿನಾರಾಯಣ ಸ್ವಾಮಿನಾರಾಯಣ. ಸತ್ಯನಾರಾಯಣ ನಾರಾಯಣ ನಾರಾಯಣ ನಾರಾಯಣ. ಹರಿನಾರಾಯಣ ಸ್ವಾಮಿನಾರಾಯಣ ಸ್ವಾಮಿನಾರಾಯಣ ಸ್ವಾಮಿನಾರಾಯಣ. ಸತ್ಯನಾರಾಯಣ ನಾರಾಯಣ 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 ನಾರಾಯಣ. ಹರಿನಾರಾಯಣ ಹರಿನಾರಾಯಣ ಸ್ವಾಮಿನಾರಾಯಣ ಸ್ವಾಮಿನಾರಾಯಣ. ಸತ್ಯನಾರಾಯಣ ನಾರಾಯಣ 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 ನಾರಾಯಣ. ಹರಿನಾರಾಯಣ ಸ್ವಾಮಿನಾರಾಯಣ ಸ್ವಾಮಿನಾರಾಯಣ. ಸತ್ಯನಾರಾಯಣ ನಾರಾಯಣ ನಾರಾಯಣ ನಾರಾಯಣ. ಹರಿನಾರಾಯಣ ಸ್ವಾಮಿನಾರಾಯಣ ಸ್ವಾಮಿನಾರಾಯಣ.
Sweet already added.
ಸತ್ಯನಾರಾಯಣ ನಾರಾಯಣ ನಾರಾಯಣ ನಾರಾಯಣ. ಹರಿನಾರಾಯಣ ಸ್ವಾಮಿನಾರಾಯಣ ಸ್ವಾಮಿನಾರಾಯಣ. ಸತ್ಯನಾರಾಯಣ ನಾರಾಯಣ ನಾರಾಯಣ ನಾರಾಯಣ. ಹರಿನಾರಾಯಣ ಸ್ವಾಮಿನಾರಾಯಣ ಸ್ವಾಮಿನಾರಾಯಣ. ಸತ್ಯನಾರಾಯಣ ನಾರಾಯಣ 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 ನಾರಾಯಣ. ಹರಿನಾರಾಯಣ ಸ್ವಾಮಿನಾರಾಯಣ ಸ್ವಾಮಿನಾರಾಯಣ. ಸತ್ಯನಾರಾಯಣ ನಾರಾಯಣ ನಾರಾಯಣ ನಾರಾಯಣ. ಹರಿನಾರಾಯಣ ಸ್ವಾಮಿನಾರಾಯಣ ಸ್ವಾಮಿನಾರಾಯಣ. ಸತ್ಯನಾರಾಯಣ ನಾರಾಯಣ 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 ನಾರಾಯಣ. ಹರಿನಾರಾಯಣ ಸ್ವಾಮಿನಾರಾಯಣ ಸ್ವಾಮಿನಾರಾಯಣ. ಸತ್ಯನಾರಾಯಣ ನಾರಾಯಣ 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 ನಾರಾಯಣ. Hari Narayana, Swami Narayana, Swami Narayana, Satya Narayana, 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 Hari Narayana, Swami Narayana, Swami Narayana, Satya Narayana, 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 Narayana. Gayatri. Okay. We'll close the session on Zoom. Sorry.